Hey everybody, thanks for watching Cater Keys. So today we're going to be going over inversions and a good practice tip to help you really get comfortable playing these inversions. So inversions are great because it just changes the way a song can sound, and you're hitting the same chord. You're just playing it in different spaces. So if you're in the key of C, your root chord is going to be your C, E, and G. And if you want to invert that, all you have to do is take your first note and bring it up an octave. So now you're playing E, G, C. So that's called your first inversion. So your root, your first inversion, and if you want to play the second inversion, all you do is take your E and you bring it up an octave. So now you're hitting this note. So now it's G, C, E. So it's your root, first inversion, second inversion, and if you want to bring your G note up an octave, then you're back to your root chord. So here's your root, first inversion, second inversion, root, first inversion, second inversion, root. So it's three different ways to play one chord, and like I said, if you get familiar with playing each inversion, it'll help you just be more comfortable playing it in different positions, and you can make the song sound a little bit better. So a good practice that I like to do is a mixture of playing the inversions and then also including the major scale. So you play one note at a time. So that's your root, and you jump to your first inversion. You jump to your second inversion. Back to your root. To your first inversion. And then when you get, so that's 2 octaves. So you started here, and then your last note's here. And then you just do a major scale all the way back down. And so if you speed it up, so that's all it is. Root, first inversion, second inversion, root, first inversion, major scale, down to the beginning. It's important to do it in every key because in every key your hand positions are going to change just slightly. So the more you practice, the more comfortable your hands can be in those different positions. So start with C. And then go up to C sharp. And go up to D. And then go up to E flat. And to E. And then F. And then we'll go to F sharp. I'm actually going to move down an octave so I have more space to play. And then to G. To A flat. A, B flat, to B, and then you're back to C. Now, if you notice my hand positions, as far as which fingers to hit on which notes, it really comes down to how comfortable you are. So sometimes I do my first, my middle, and my pinky. But then sometimes depending on where the next note is, like if I'm in F sharp. So see how I just switched instead of my pinky and my middle, I went to my first and my fourth. So just get comfortable which fingers is important to you to use, just how you just want it to feel good and want it to feel smooth. And so whatever you're comfortable with, feel free to use whatever fingers you want to do. Also, if you noticed, when you're doing the major scale and you're coming down, you're bringing certain fingers over your thumb to keep it going. So usually what you do is you're going to play 5 in a row, and then you bring your middle finger over to finish it, and you're back to the beginning, and then you bring your 4th finger over, and you bring your 3rd finger over. But in some keys you can't do that. Like for example, F, how I do it, I guess you could. So it's F, and you bring your middle finger over. But it's kind of a stretch, especially when you're going up, to bring your thumb under and up. So what I do is I'll just play 4 fingers, and then I'll bring my thumb across. So if you're going to bring it down, I'll use my thumb, and I'll bring my 4th finger over. So again, just use which fingers you're comfortable with, get familiar with it, practice in every key, and it'll just help you be better when you're playing songs in different keys and making those hand transitions. It's just going to make it sound a lot smoother. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.